Service truck. Is that like a service dog but a truck? Can I bring this on the plane with me for free? This guy's got a number of items that he possesses. 98 Accord. This has been here for a long time. That must think that that's got to be a scam. What? I would love to take this with me, but I have space for only one vehicle in Colorado. It's a one-owner Subaru Impreza. I don't remember seeing too many of these. They're kind of rare. Has 124,000 on it, except for a small dent where a bookcase got knocked over. Of course, typical Subaru owner problems. My car ran into a shelf of books. What's next? I ran into my neighbor's compost pile while I was trying to switch NPR stations. Crate motor, it's a 454. Yeah, so you know this thing is not really getting a lot of miles on its gas gallons. 04 Camry, 146. 146 for $34.95 in Decatur. I'm thinking you're not looking at a terrible deal. Sandy Springs Toyota, local car. Sandy Springs. Still got 4 hubcaps. Man, I could clean this thing up. If this is a flipper, they're not doing a real good job of it. They're not really, what's the word? Knocking my socks off or blowing my socks off or, I don't know, shit, that kind of sounds dirty now. But somebody needs to clean this thing. Inside, outside, vacuum, Armor All, whole 9 yards. It would come around a lot. Some foaming carpet spray, shit. You could bring this thing around a lot. Nobody's even tried. Get those headlights defogged. It won't last for a couple months, but it's long enough to sell it. Shit. Mazda B3000, Ford Ranger, farm truck, great condition. No check engine light. 5 new sport tires. It's your 5-tire model. New brakes, battery, alignment, tow package. Backup camera. Please no calls after 10 p.m. I am elderly. That's a good sign. His name is Mr. Frank. New rebuilt motor with 89,000 miles. Mr. Frank. Is that Lisa Frank's husband? Lisa Frank is a thing, right? That was like with the colorful binders that we had. Or they had, the girls had. I didn't have Lisa Frank stuff. 2.9 engine, 6 cylinders, 4-speed automatic, small pickup. That's like the most sparsest window sticker I've ever seen. I guess back when it was a Ford Ranger. That's back when a Ford Ranger was a truck, you know? It just didn't really... Things didn't matter as much. I don't know. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We are going to right-click this. Where is this located? Tucker? Fuck it. I could drive to Tucker. I got so many chores today. Why does that keep happening? $1,300 down. Bi-weekly payments. Oh, yes. $1,300 down. What's the overall price? Total amount $5,500. 1988 Ford Escort. Fayetteville. Look at that. Look at that. So rare. When I was a kid. Yes. When I was a kid, my dad's friend, David Thompson, drove one of these. It did not have the alloys now. It did not have the alloys. I still remember the exact steel wheels that it had. And it was white. And it had the steel wheels with the little... Let me see if I can find this. Where were those? Where is that? No, it's not any of these. Is it that? Yes. That was the exact steel wheels that car had. Them right there. Yes. Yeah, those steel wheels. Those ones right there. That was what that car had. David Thompson. My dad's friend David Thompson had one of these things. And I still remember, for whatever reason, it was white. I remember the look of it when it would be parked out in the cul-de-sac in front of our house. Because there was like a specific little like sack in the cul-de-sac in front of our front yard where like visitors would park. Back then, cars were fucked up. Back then, everything fucking leaked. Everything leaked oil. Everything leaked oil. It seemed like everybody's cars was fucked up back then. Everyone we knew, at least. Look at those seats. What is that? What is that like? It looks like a fucking burlap sack seat cover. It looks like that seat cover came from fucking Colonial Williamsburg. And then the carpetings in here look like they came out of... That looks like office trailer carpetings. I have to say, I don't think black was the best interior color for this. Of course he's going to tell me it's 50,000 miles, isn't he? Oh no! 150! That is a man of honesty. That is integrity. That is a man of integrity. Car has always been properly maintained. Original paperwork and recipes. Automatic transmission. Tons of new parts. Fuel pump, gas tank, new battery, alternator, power steering pump. I've driven this car since I purchased it from the family of the original owner 5 years ago. Actually runs better now than it has since I've owned it. Recently replaced ignition ports. How much did you want? 25, 28? And I've driven the car daily for the past 5 years. I had originally planned on keeping it, but I bought a newer Mazda 3. Don't want to keep paying for insurance on 2 cars. Yep. Memories. It was only got 2 paragraphs. Not too many paragraphs for a van lifer. GS 430! $6,400 in McDonough. Look at Clarence. He is cleaning it up. I bet that dude right there can detail the shit out of a car. He'll probably be sitting in that chair right there the whole time he does it too. You will probably never see that man on 2 feet. He will get that entire car, every square millimeter, looking better than factory from that black folding chair. S10 with a rich valuation, $8,000 in Buford. Jerry Brown Chevy in Buford, Georgia. This cute little truck has lived in Buford for the past 36 years with the same owner. 61,000 on a 6-digit now. That's a real thing. Truck is all original and runs and drives well. That's now, I mean, the thing is, the camper shell was at around 1996. Needs a new home and somebody who will give it TLC. Yeah, that's scary. That's scary. It needs a new owner who's going to love it. That's code for this vehicle has so many problems that you're going to get like a quarter way into solving them or fixing them, and you're going to realize you're never going to be on top of this thing. The paint's not great. And it's a 2.8 automatic. You know, really people want the 4.3 with these. I owned one of these with a 2.8. And I have to say, I thought it was amazing. Of all the GM vehicles with 60-degree V6s, 3.1s, 2.8s, 3.4s that I've had, that was the only one that, and that thing had 250, 260 on it. That was about the best running, smoothest, strongest 60 of all that engine family of V6s that I ever owned. That was the best. I don't know why. And people want to hate on the 2.8. I don't know if that one was just kind of like a factory ringer or what. But, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was decent. Silverado, $89.99. 176. Z71. Z71. Kia Forte. Had a tree fall on it. And major damage to hood, windshield, plastic valve cover on motor. Wow, yeah, the tree did manage to get that valve cover, didn't it? Will crank but not start. Were you though? Were you really cranking on it with the valve cover like that? So the camshaft can just fucking inhale all of the plastic sediments into the engine? That doesn't seem smart to me. Oh, a Buick LaCrosse. At the barbershop. Drivable. That is glowing endorsements. One owner. Yeah. He shouts in all caps with his auction yellow rectangle of death keychain fixture. 5.3 LS. They did though. That's not a lie. It's got 106 on it. You're talking, I mean, I know this is just a Trailblazer, but you're talking a vehicle with a fucking, pardon my French, again,